Hey guys, Yankee Prepper. Today I'm going to put up part 3 on my series on hunting public land. I'm going to go over the tree stands and blinds that I use and then tell you a little bit about each one of them and why I recommend them. It's pretty much in the order of importance, but I would say if I was going to recommend one tree stand for hunting public land, it would have to be the climbing stand. The climbing stand gives you the most options in almost any environment, and that's the one we'll start off with. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Alright, we're going to take a look at my climbing tree stand from the convenience of my backyard, hooked to one of my pine trees. I bought this stand about 2 years ago from Sportsman's Guide, paid $125 for it, and I think it's a really good deal. I would recommend it to anyone, especially when you consider some of the name brand stands. You can pay 2 to 3 times that amount. This stand is the Adrenaline Deluxe Aluminum Climber by X-Stands. I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how it works. It's pretty easy. You don't have to be in Olympic shape to work a climber, but you have to be in some decent shape. I think it helps. I wouldn't want to be a big, heavy-set guy. I'm 6'3", 210, so it'll definitely handle some decent weight. It just won't handle overweightness. I'm only going to go up 10 or 12 feet with this because I'm not wearing my harness. Usually when I'm hunting, I wear a chest and waist harness, and I hook it to the tree, and it's really stable. It's never given out on me, but it's just peace of mind. It's a little learning curve to it. You'll see me swinging my feet around there, and that's just to make it over some of the knobs and knots. You still have to scout out your tree when you're going into the woods with this. Like I'm pointing out, there's a knot there that would be really hard to get around. You have to cut those off and trim it up. The climbing tree stand is the perfect stand to start out with because it just gives you the most options. As long as there's decent trees, this will get you into the air. And it's 16 pounds. It's super light, really portable. It's just the best of all worlds. It'll double as a hang-on as well. It's really 2 stands. If you buy some climbing sticks, you could put this onto the tree and strap it down with some ratchet straps and leave it up there if you want to, and then use the climbing sticks to access it. It's pretty easy going down too. But this is the one. If you're going to buy one stand, this is the stand I would get, just because it just gives you a lot of options. I mean, even if you want to head into the bush with it, you know, at 16 pounds and a 2 or 3 day pack, you could get pretty far in using a light pack and stand. That's a climbing stick. Saying before, if you want to use it as a hang-on, you could use your climbing sticks to access it. The only downside to it is it does mar up the trees. Now on a pine or poplar, I'm not worried about that. It's not going to hurt the tree. They'll recover from that, but I try not to use it on hardwoods. And it folds really flat. It comes with a couple backpack straps. Nice and portable. That's the stand I would start with if I was just starting out. Now, if I was only going to have one stand, I would definitely go with the climber. But if I could have 2 stands, I'd pick up a lightweight ladder stand. This is the Archer stand from Sportsman's Guide. I think it cost me like $80. Weighs around 40 pounds. I carry it in 2 separate sections, but you can carry it in one section as well. It's not that heavy. And this is for like close-up stands. If I'm less than 500 yards from the road that I'm starting out from, it's nice to have a ladder stand. It easily snaps together. I'll carry a trimmer with me to remove any limbs that I don't want or that are in the way. I'll use speed tape, tape up any joints because you don't want any clinking or clanking. Metal sounds are a big no-no in the woods. It's really lightweight, but it's rock steady. And as you can see, in a tree like this, it would be very difficult to put a climber in it. Whereas the ladder stand makes it nice and easy. I modified the seat. I lightened it up and took the original seat off. Just put 550 paracord on it, and I put a rubber waterproof pad for a seat. Got a bowl holder on the side. It's really nice to have a ladder stand for sites like this. I'm nicely nestled in here, kind of pointing at that mineral block. Got a nice shooting lane right there, but plenty of cover, nestled in with these branches. If I was going to have a secondary stand, I'd pick up a cheap ladder stand, lightweight. Alright, yes, this is splurging, but it's perfect for those treeless situations. It's not very portable. In fact, it's not portable really at all on your back. You got to have an ATV cart to bring it out there, or I like to carry it on the back of my trailer and truck too. But for what it's good for, it's awesome. It's the 13-foot tripod stand from Sportsman's Guide with the 3-foot extensions. And when you set it up on a background of fir trees like this, the animals really cannot distinguish you in there. And you can hunt those hard to get to fields with it. I had to mention it. It's a great stand. And last but not least, I had to show you the ground blind. Now, the ground blind is my least favorite way to hunt from, but it is an option, and sometimes it's the only option that'll work for you, especially if you're trying to bring young kids in on it, or if you have somebody that's afraid of heights. They're pretty portable. This thing weighs less than 30 pounds. Easy to set up, works with a steel spring. You just throw it down on the ground, it kind of pops itself up. And if you're in a place that's absolutely treeless and there's no cover, again, you could nestle this into some cover, and it works pretty good. It's better than just leaning up against the base of a tree or sitting in some bushes. You can fit a couple guys in there even. You got little shooting zippers around it. You can fit a couple kids in there and sit with them. Anyway, that's the types of tree stands and blinds that I use. I had a lot of fun with this vid, guys. I hope this is helpful to some of you guys that are just getting into hunting or thinking about getting into hunting. These are the blinds pretty much in the order that I would get. Anyway, I'll see you later.